Greetings, beautiful ones. It is Dunstan here for Alchemy of Fear, day 8 out of 10. Today, I'm going to share with you the single most powerful tool for transforming fear, for alchemy of fear. Now, it is a system of inquiry using 4 very simple questions which can have profound effects. It's called the work of Byron Katie. And it has been my constant companion for around 10 years now, and something that has just been such a beautiful gift in my life. Has supported me through many transitions, and I've also used it with many other people. And what I've noticed is that every time I do the work, it works. And that means there has never been a single situation where I've done the work with someone or myself where there has not been a shift, either a subtle shift or a very powerful shift. So here's how it works in overview. Number 1, you write down your belief, and whatever that belief is. And this is a way to use your fears as fuel. So, for example, I wish John would stop watching the news on TV and freaking himself out. So then you look at that and you say, okay, so the belief is John should stop watching the news. So you could write down John should stop watching the news, or you could write down John is freaking himself out by watching the news. And then you use that as your starting point. So Byron Katie says that all war belongs on paper. So instead of going and telling John, you shouldn't watch TV. No, you write it down and you inquire. And then you ask 4 very simple questions. Number 1, is it true? Number 2, can you absolutely know it to be true that John should stop watching the television? Number 3, this one's a bit of a longer question where you can go in a bit deeper. How do you react when you believe the thought that John should stop watching the television? And you can go into that in many different ways, but that's the basic of it. How do you react when you believe that thought? Then number 4 is, who would you be without that thought? And then you do the turnarounds. And with the turnaround, you're looking for an opposite that is at least as true. So for example, John should watch the television. John should watch whatever, all the fear stuff on TV. Where could that be at least as true? And then you look for a reason. Well, first reason could be because that's what John does. John watches television, apparently. And so the idea of, and that's the process. I'm about to do a live version, which I will upload. So if anyone wants to join that either live or on the replay, then just message me. Or it'll be on my YouTube channel and Facebook, the longer version. So how does it work, the work of Byron Katie? It's just amazing. It just works. You're not trying to get rid of the thoughts. You're just saying, who are you with the thought? Who would you be without the thought? And she has some very powerful little tools. Like one of them is being in your own business. It's a bit like playing on your own side of the net. My business is to do me. Your business is to do you. His business is to do him. God's business is whether it rains or snows or there's a tsunami or whatever may be, or whether the universe goes, whether the world goes crazy. That's other people's business or God's business. So we get stress when we believe things that are not true, and we get out of our own business. So for example, if you believe that a dog should meow but the dog barks, it's like, that's a dog. Dogs go woof. And if you think in your head, but that dog should make a meow sound, my life would be much better if that dog would meow, then you're crazy. And that's where the suffering comes in. So that goes for other people, just letting them be who they are. John should watch television, shouldn't watch television. Well, if John, you believe that thought, and John does apparently watch television, it's the same as the dog that you want to meow. It's like, that's where the suffering comes in. So I hope you found that useful as an overview. There's also a written version of the questions which I'm going to publish as well. You are so welcome to use this. If you would like my support in using this, I am here, and it is without a doubt the simple, most powerful tool. This is the perfect, you could say it's like a vaccination for the fear virus, or it's like immunization for the fear virus. You know, apparently there are people wanting to develop a vaccine for a physical virus right now, and I'm not going to go into what I think about that, but the equivalent of a vaccine or inoculation for the fear virus is exactly this tool, the work of Byron Katie. Sending you so much love, and I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching. It's Dunstan, Inspiration Coach, signing out.